Hey everybody, it's Aladdin here with Chase DA's Sports Handicapping channel on YouTube. And before this video gets started, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a ball man over here. I got the Discord open if you guys want to join. We even have a betting section. About to post a video in here right after this, so definitely check that out. It's up here, Ballman Project. Super cool. Tons of spots open for whitelist and wild card. Check it out, guys. So let's get right into the video. Won't waste your time. And I'm also with J.R. Lynch, also known as Preppy. Say hi.
What's going on, everybody?
Nice. Just we'll dive right into these matches. First match, probably everyone's the most exciting match, the Shapovalov versus Nadal match, and I think their head-to-head is 3-3, but one of those is an exhibition match, so I'm not going to count that. So 3-2 for Nadal, and I think one of those was if I don't remember, it was like a withdrawal or like an injury. So it's a pretty even head-to-head. Well, what do you think, John? Yeah, there it is right
Yeah,
there.
you're right on the withdrawal in Paris in 2019.
Yeah, right
Um,
there.
Nadal withdrew from that one. So, but yeah, last time, I mean, head to head, it's close. It's hard to look at this head to head just because both players are playing differently right now. I think it'll be a very closer match than people will think. Nadal's only what minus 290, right? Yeah, that's it's probably that's the lowest he's definitely been this
I,
tournament.
I was
So
about to say, call me crazy, but besides playing Medvedev, that's probably the best value you might get on him.
yeah, for the whole tournament, definitely. Maybe against someone like Berrettini or Tsitsipas, he'd be a little lower too. Um, but I think it'll be pretty close. Nadal did just face a lefty in Manarino though, so he just saw the serve and was able, to practice from that. He had troubles though in that first set, so I think Shafo here keep it close. I think Nadal in four ultimately. I like the over 38 and a half games though. I think
Yeah, I
that's
think if
that's the best bet on that match.
I totally agree with that one. Over 38 and a half games, basically four sets, like you said. I think that's really doable. I would not go with either of the game spreads because I don't know. I could feel like a lot of breaks a serve in this one for some reason. I know Chapo. He has like
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know why. I could just feel it though. I can't really explain it. I just have a hunch.
More than you'd think.
Yeah,
For sure.
but best play over for sure. But if I had to choose a winner, Nadal, like we said in four, I'm gonna agree with you on that.
Yeah, I think that's the best bet there is the over. So.
Okay. Next match we got Monfils versus Berrettini here. I mean, I think at this point you can't fade Monfils. I mean, I think if this
Can you
goes,
fade either of them?
I can't fade Monfils. He hasn't lost a set.
Berrettini's just on such a streak. I mean, Berrettini's just so good though.
Yeah, I know, but I think this is pretty good value for Berrettini if you want to play him. And the problem is, I think if this match like goes like four long sets, or if it goes five sets, Berrettini is gonna win it all day. Cause Monfils, that guy when he gets like super hot, that guy's horrible, horrible physical. I don't know what it is with him, but I don't I mean he's old. He's like 36, I
Yeah.
think. So I mean, I'm not gonna hate him for that, but it's like if he's not winning this match in three sets, I think he's probably gonna lose.
Maybe
So
four.
yeah, I think he could get it done in
Yeah, if it
four.
goes five, it's
If it goes five, no way. I don't think he's
it's
winning it.
so tough.
But they
Yeah,
did play a five setter two years ago at the U.S. Open, and I think Berrettini he snuffed him out on that one.
yeah. I think my bias is I gotta say to bet Monfils at plus 146. Um, I think like you said, you gotta ride him, even though it's hard to fade Berrettini in majors right now.
I think
When
maybe
it's hard hard to fade a motivated Gale too.
I was listening to this one podcast, and maybe this guy was just biased because he was like a really big fan of him, but he said he is playing some of his best tennis of his life. And honestly, I might, maybe not of his life, but in a really long time. Definitely since the restart.
Play some good tennis, but this is good. This
He,
is prime motivated.
he does have an 0-2 head-to-head against him, but
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about that, really.
Yeah.
Like I said, one of those was a 5-setter match that could have gone either way at the U.S. Open.
I just think, I mean, it'll be a pretty even crowd too, though.
I'm looking at some of these prop bets on Bovada here.
I think over 40 games and Monfils money line are the looks. This is gonna be a very serve bot match. We're gonna see a couple tiebreakers for sure. I mean, both these guys are serving lights out right now. Berrettini had like 26 aces, I think, last match. He's just in a three set match against Busta. So
what about Berrettini plus 19 aces plus 135?
I think that's a great bet. But Monfils is so good on the return, so fast, so long.
Monfils is also plus 19
puts the ball
aces.
and the racket on the ball.
Yeah, for real. That guy always just like somehow gets a hold of it.
Yeah, but I think the best looks 40. I'm surprised it's only 40 and a half games. I think maybe because they're kind of leaning on what you're thinking here that this could end pretty quick, depending on Monfils' fitness.
I mean, yeah, like he could come out really hot here. I'm trying to look for like a good first set bet for him. Like maybe him to win the first set in like over 10 games or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think more of the second set is best to bet on. First set, you never know what they're going to serve like. Second set, they're more...
This is definitely like a tricky match to bet on, but it's going to be really fun to watch, if that makes sense.
I think it's a no-doubter over. If you're betting the under, you are playing with fire in that match.
I agree, yeah. I definitely agree with that one. So
yeah.
Next one here. FAA versus Medvedev. What do you think?
I was surprised seeing the over-under only at 35 with the way FAA has been serving. I watched the whole match against Cilic yesterday, or last night, and besides the first set, he served lights out. He came out really shaky in the first set, a few double faults to the game away.
I think he lost 6-2, right?
Yeah, lost 6-2, got double broken. Then the next set, didn't get broken the whole match after that.
Wow. Okay.
Serving lights out. Wasn't good. I don't think Cilic even brought him to. He might have brought him to a deuce once, but man, and then he was just finding everything. I mean, look at Medvedev just dropped a set to Cressy. You know,
I also saw some.
A set and a breaker, so.
I also saw something. It was he said like after his match or whatever. I think the fourth set went to a tie break or went like one break or something like that. And he said if I would have lost that fourth set, I would have been done. I was so depleted.
Yeah, and that's against Cressy. So.
Hey, I think Cressy can ball, but.
Yeah, he can. But I think FAA doesn't serve as well as hard as Cressy does, and won't have as many aces. But when his serves on, he give a lot of people troubles. And 35 games, I mean, you can get that in 3 sets easy. It's a 3-0.
I agree. 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. Yeah, completely agree.
Now that'd only be 30. It would be 6-4, but just throw a 7-6.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't count. I got mush brain. I'm trying to look for the match.
He's just getting better and better as his career goes on.
See, I've always hated backing him, but I do agree with you, especially beating Cilic in that good of form that he's in, and I think he lost to Cilic in a slam. I think it was at the U.S. Open last year, if I recall. I don't want to pull it up because my loading up this Daniil Medvedev one. But Definitely remember him losing to Chilich before. I think he got a donut to Chilich. 6-0. Look it
Yeah,
up. Look it up.
and it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling up their head-to-head right now. I mean, the match, the second set, he lost the first set 6-2, and then FAA did, and then he came out the second set, love 30 on his own serve, and then fired off like 4 perfect serves, and that was when you really just turned the tide. Didn't face a break point after that, and
Nice.
yeah, just but their head-to-head, like you said. This is the only time they played in a slam. The other time, Chilich just beat them up in the final of Stuttgart grass.
Nice. Okay. Both those guys are pretty good on grass. But anyways,
Yeah,
Medvedev
so,
3-0 head-to-head over FAA. FAA has only dropped one set, and it was way back in 2018 in his home tourney of Toronto. So I think Medvedev probably. I don't think he's gonna lose. That's for sure. But
I mean, he just bageled him earlier this year. Something to know. Obviously, that was at the ATP Cup. But throw that out the window. You're in a major. You're not getting fucking bageled. If you do, you better retire.
yeah, that's bad for sure. So maybe if you get like Medvedev minus 1.5 sets, or I think Medvedev to win, and then maybe see in this next match, I think Sinner will win. So maybe, but I think the odds are way too high on a minus 150. So maybe like Medvedev and him, but
Yeah, I think that's
I
not a bad look.
personally I think Tsitsipas is done. I think he's done. He's played like what 2 5-setters.
I think there's I just found something to look at here on that Medvedev prop. You can get the correct score after 6 games and 4 games.
I like those.
Like to draw 2-2 and draw 3-3. 2-2 is minus 125 and 3-3 is plus 125.
That's a great bet.
Only thing you got to worry about is FAA coming out. I like the 2-2 way more.
Of course, because it's less
125.
games. Yeah.
But like I said, if you serve anything like you did in those last 3 sets against Shud, it'll happen.
For sure. I definitely at those odds minus 125, great odds for that. For them to hold serve twice each, that's nothing, man.
Yeah, you're basically just banking on FAA not getting broken because I doubt Daniil will.
Yeah, I agree. So, anyways, I'm going to go on to the next match if you're ready.
Yeah.
So, the bookies have Sinner at minus 150, which I think is a little too much.
Ridiculous.
I think maybe this should be a pick 'em, like minus 110 each. Because I think Tsitsipas, I mean, he's a top 5 player. I mean, you could call him oh, he's like arrogant or like bathroom break or whatever. But the guy is he's really good. I'm sorry, he is really good. So and he's really good on serve too. So I think if you could get at plus 3 games, plus 2 seems a little short, but plus 3, I think might be worth a look. I think Sinner has a really good return game though, so one of them's gonna play into each other's game really well in this match. That's what I'll say.
Yeah. I mean, they've played. He has a 2-1 head-to-head. Tsitsipas does. But this is their first time playing on hard court, so
There you go.
kind of throw that out the window. I mean, Sinner did just beat David Now in 3 sets, which is pretty good.
That was
Impressive.
pretty clinical. Besides the first set, yeah.
Only thing that worries me is Tsitsipas has played a really tough 5-setter against Fritz, and he's had that lingering shoulder issue.
Yeah, he even had to pull out of 2 ATP Cup matches because of that.
So, yeah. I think I've said this on literally every match, but I like the over. I think this will go 4 or 5 sets again. I mean,
Man.
you can't give any of these guys. You can't count any of these guys out.
I just think
both top level players, and I think it'll be really close.
Stefanos does have very, very good fitness, so I don't think he'll be too depleted. But I mean, he's dropped a set, I think, in every one of his matches except the Emer match, I think. I mean, he dropped a set to Baez. Like, that's a player, like, yeah, I know he was, like, in the ATP Next Gen Finals, but, like, that's a player you should, like, never drop a set to, in my opinion. Especially.
Hardcore.
Yeah, that's, like, especially on hardcore. That's, like, at his level, that's. I don't know what happened. I didn't watch it, but looking at the scoreline just seemed funny. That's all. But.
That was the first match of the tournament, right?
I think it was his second match. I think he played Emer in the first one.
Oh, okay.
And that was his only straightforward one, I think. But other than that, he's been rocky. Sinner's been pretty clinical though. I think he's only dropped one or two sets.
Sinner's really tough when he's on.
His mental strength is really good.
Whoever goes up in this match, the crowd's just gonna flip on and root for the guy who's down. That's why I think the over is gonna be great, because they're just gonna root for more tennis, because that's what they're there to watch, is good tennis.
Definitely would agree with you on that one, for sure.
And these crowds they're limited, but they like to drink, so they get pretty loud.
Oh, especially the top two matches, the Monfils, Berrettini, and Shapovalov Nadal. Those ones will get loud, I think, for sure.
Yeah, those will be fun.
You want to just cover these last three women's real quick?
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Barty versus Pegula. Oof. I mean, how do you fade Barty?
Well, game spread. That's how. I'm not choosing Pegula money line. That's for sure. So plus 6 games. I mean, I always say it's a lot, but and then it always gets covered like plus or like -9 or whatever. They'll like go like 6-2, 6-1 on them.
Yeah, I just think this is such a tough asking for Pegula. She's been good. She's been great. But Barty, I watched Barty versus Anisimova, and she looked amazing the first set. And then the second set went down 2-0, early break. Came back and won it 6-3. So
Okay.
She's just dominant.
Yeah, it's just like you said, it's so hard to fade or like.
Even if you're gonna take Pegula at the plus games, you're asking for pain.
At that point, I think I would rather just take the over.
Over or under? That's a match I'm not gonna.
This one just sucks. This one sucks. Yeah.
The line's too high. Barty's too good.
Maybe if you could get Barty, Medvedev, and then maybe like Sinner to win a set, maybe? I don't know. What do you think?
If you want to force it.
I won't force it, but just for anyone listening and they want to make a play on Barty, I know she'll win, but I'm not going to do minus 6 games. I'm not doing that.
If they really want to make a bet, you could do like a Nadal Barty money line. It'd be really, really juicy. But...
I'll check it. It is -189.
Yeah, so it's like not even worth it. But if you wanted action on it, go for it.
I'm just gonna go to the next one here. I love Collins. Don't get me wrong. One of my favorite WTA.
I'm really surprised by this line.
I agree. Way too high. There must be a head-to-head that's like crazy. But I'm done. I'm done fading Cornet. I mean.
Yeah, I'm done. After the Halep win, I'm done.
I mean, I think Halep was a little depleted. I think her like leg was injured or something. But still.
Oh my God.
Still though.
Watching Halep won 16 straight points.
Yeah, at the
second set.
I was watching like the extended highlights of it. It was crazy, and Cornet was up like a set and a break too, and just threw that set away.
Yeah, a set and a break, and had a point away to going up 4-1.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, Cornet plus 4.5 games is way too much.
Her serve has looked awesome. I love that. Her serve has looked amazing, and she is just. I mean, it took her 64 times make it to the quarterfinals.
It was like 13 years or 16 years. Yeah, it was something crazy. Yeah.
She's not lying down easy. 4.5 games, way too much.
Way too
Even
much.
sprinkle her money line. I love Collins. That girl's a hothead. Her mental's crazy.
Oh my God. That's like I said. That's one of the reasons why I love her. Like I love watching her matches because every.
Gonna be all for Cornet.
Oh, because she's underdog fairy tale story. Yeah.
Yeah, and they all just love chanting Alize. I was watching it. Fairy tale. You gotta ride it.
Okay, this next one, I'm gonna go Swiatek in straight sets. I'm fading the Knepster. And
I haven't watched either of these people play. I watched a little bit of Kanepi. I haven't gotten to see Swiatek.
I've been paying attention to Swiatek. She's been absolutely lethal. I mean, look it through her matches. I'm trying to find a good bet on this match, but has she dropped a set yet? I mean, she's been clinical. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and when she gets like this, it's pretty good. And she's dropped one set. She just went 3 with Thirsty last match.
Oh, thirsty, yeah.
She lost the first set 7-5 and then won 6-3, 6-3.
Oh, okay. So dominated the next 2 sets. You could get her first
on hard court. Her only losses are very good. I mean, her last 2 losses are to Sabalenka and Barty. So.
I mean, I'm taking either of these bets are good. First set -2 games, -150, or Iga in straight sets -150.
I like that. I also like a Nadal Iga moneyline parlay.
I like that a lot too.
It's like 145. So
yeah, if you want way less juice, take that. I like that play a lot. I mean, Kaya Kanepi, like they said, like, oh, she's been to every quarterfinal slam before, but I'm sorry, she's not winning now. And if she wins this match, fade her the next one. So
36-year-old
who looks like a man.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Literally looks like a man. So that will be all for us from Chase the Ace, and thanks for everyone who sticked around, and check out Ballman if you can. That'll be a good little project.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, check out the Discord. We're gonna post a video in there right now. So see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.